Good morning, class family. It's a wonderful Wednesday. Let's look at our message together. Show me that you're a team and a class family. Follow along with your eyes and listen with your ears. Use your finger to point. Let's start with today's date. Ready? March 16th, 2022. Dear class family, today is Wednesday. We will learn a lot at school. First, we will review the ABCs and CVC words. Next, we will do Jacob's Ladder with the poem Clouds. Then we will learn about inference. Later, we will write sentences and use punctuation. Love, Miss Joyner. All right, let's talk about some of the special things that we're doing this morning at school during language arts. Do you remember the date? Let's point to it and read it again together. March 16th, 2022. Let's read the greeting again, and then we're going to look at the first telling sentence to see what day of the week we're on today. Are you ready? Let's start with the greeting that starts with a capital D, like D-Dog D. Remember, we always start our greeting with a capital letter. Are you ready? Dear class family, today is Wednesday. Oh, it is Wednesday. And we're going to have a wonderful Wednesday together at school. Do you remember the day of the week we're on today? We just said it. Say it again, kindergartners. What day of the week begins with W wind what? It is Wednesday. Go ahead and kiss your brain. And let's look at the next telling sentence. We will learn a lot at school. Oh, that's true, class family. You know we learn a lot at school every day to pump our brains with knowledge. That's what students do. They go to school and they learn in many different subjects by different teachers. First, we will review the ABCs and CVC words. Okay, so just like we do every day in kindergarten, we're going to review the ABCs. Starting with A, going all the way to Z, we're going to review letters and sounds, and we're going to pump our brains with knowledge and transition into CVC words. And we're going to sing and dance and have so much fun breaking down the sounds for the beginning, middle, and ending sounds to clap out the word. Class family, you're going to notice some vowels in these CVC words. Let's practice some of the words we're going to be looking at today to pump our brains with knowledge before we look at the next telling sentence. Do you see this first one? Let's look, and we're going to point first to each sound for the beginning, middle, and end. And then we're going to break it down, putting our hands on our head, shoulders, and then down. You can either put it on your knees, your laps, or your hips. Ready? Okay, let's start with d-og, dog. Ready? D-og, dog. Next one. P-ig, pig. Ready? First sound. P-ig, pig. Are you ready for the next CVC word? Let's pump our brains with knowledge. CVC words are so cool. We practice them at school in kindergarten. Let's check out this one. You see the picture? We can do the sounds. K-at, cat. K-at, cat. Last one to practice for now before we do many in class, singing, dancing, and moving to pump our brains with knowledge. Ha-at-n, hen. Ready? Ha-at-n, hen. Great job. Let's look at the next sentence to see what we're doing this morning during reading. Next, we will do Jacob's Ladder with the poem Clouds. Okay, so now we are going to be starting a new poem today and doing Jacob's Ladder. We love doing this to pump our brains with knowledge. We're going to be looking at the poem called Clouds. And this morning, when we're looking at this poem, you're going to be a great communicator. I listen and ask questions so I can understand the poem better. You're going to be doing this. So listen carefully. We're going to ask and answer questions and share thinking and be a great communicator at school. Okay, today we're looking at the poem called Clouds. Clouds by Christina Rossetti. White sheep on a blue hill. When the wind stops, you all stand still. When the wind blows, you walk away slow. White sheep, where do you go? We're going to be looking at this poem, looking at the photograph, looking at the words, listening carefully, listening and asking questions, sharing our thinking. And today we have something really important to focus on. Let's see what it is. Then we will learn about inference. Inference, that's a big word. What does that mean? Well, this next step on Jacob's ladder, inference, is all about a conclusion made by using clues from the text and what you already know to figure out something about the text about that the author didn't tell you. So we're going to be doing inference today in kindergarten. And when we're working on inference, we're going to be looking at this and you're going to be drawing. Why are the hills blue? You're going to draw and write. And what other things in nature are blue? So you're going to be doing this at school today. Later, we will write sentences and use punctuation. Love Miss Joyner. So we'll talk about the 4 parts of a sentence. Do you remember? I know in person, you know. Tell me, first thing is 1, starts with the capital letter. 2, tells a complete idea. 3, finger space between the words. And 4, punctuation mark at the end. We're going to have a fantastic day at school. Get your fans ready. Fantastic. Today's question for our T-chart with yes or no answers. We're going to be answering this later on today. Look at the picture. Do you like clouds? We'll think about what your answer is. And later today, we're going to share yes or no, do a tally mark, and share your reason why to practice being a great communicator at school with your class family. Do you like clouds? Oh, remember, hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up if you like this video. Do you like clouds?